Hey guys, I'm Hema.
And I'm Lindsay.
And welcome back to our podcast.
So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We told you guys last week we were going to try to do a little gameplay. I've actually had a couple people ask me this week, what is gameplay? It's pretty simple. We're literally just going to play video games and podcast at the same time. It's just something we're testing out, so it might not be something that's permanent. We might do it every now and again, but just let us know what you think, if you like these types of videos or not.
So if you follow us on Instagram, you notice that on Thursday we had a little celebratory lunch just to celebrate like the little milestones that we hit. We hit over 600 listens to our podcast overall and 200 followers on Instagram. You know, you got to celebrate the little things, you know? So we just went out to lunch. It was pretty chill. And I know Lindsay had mentioned that we had a little bit of a fail happen right after our lunch. And let me tell you, that was probably one of the biggest laughs that I've had during this whole friggin' quarantine. Like, I won't get into too much details. My Thursday was very horrible. I had a very horrible morning. So it's like the universe sent us that to give us a little pick-me-up. But anyways, we finish eating. We pay our server. We put on our little masks and we're walking out the door. And so to walk out through the exit, you pass by the bar. And in the bar, they had, from what I thought it was, a big bottle of sanitizer facing towards like the exit. So here am I thinking, this whole quarantine has me all paranoid. So I'm like, ooh, they have some hand sanitizer for us to grab before we head out. So I reach out to it and I'm like, oh, I'm going to grab some and pour some in my hand. So I'm squeezing some in my hand. And it was at that moment that I realized that something wasn't right. As I'm walking forward and like rubbing my hands together, I noticed it was a very sticky like substance. And so I turn around and like Lindsay's already also grabbing some hand sanitizer or quote unquote hand sanitizer in her hand. And then she looks at me with this look like, what the hell did you just make me do? And we're both rubbing our hands and we're like, why is it sticky? So we're both still like idiots standing by the exit, rubbing our hands together so awkwardly. Trying to figure out what just happened. And like we're smelling our hands and it doesn't smell like sanitizer. It smells like a weird mixture of like alcohol and coconut.
Yeah, and not that kind of alcohol. We're talking about like tequila alcohol. Like it smelled like tequila and coconut.
Yeah. So, as we're walking out, I'm like, I don't think that was sanitizer. I think we just put syrup on our hands and oh my God, literally we're like walking. No, we first start like busted out laughing in the restaurant. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm 100% sure people saw and people thought we had gone like insane. We were like walking out the restaurant and it's flaking out of our hands. We're like freaking out now because we're thinking, what the hell did we just put in our hands? Is this some type of chemical that's going to like disintegrate our skin? Like we're freaking out, but also laughing to the point that we can't breathe.
Yes.
It's one of those things where you had to be there. I get it. You're probably listening right now and you're like,
okay, like that's not funny. But you also have to understand, yes, we're in a pandemic right now, so you have to wear masks. So Emma and I are wearing our face mask and we're trying to laugh and like breathe at the same time.
Yes, our masks. We're wearing like these cotton masks and they're like, we're like inhaling them in our mouth because we're breathing so like hard. So we're choking on our mask. Our hands are covered in sticky stuff. Like, it was insane. Like those well, I guess we laughed about it like literally all fucking day that day. But for those 10 minutes, we were like also on high anxiety. We were like, what the fuck? And also we were laughing so hard we could have died.
Yeah, like
Um
I couldn't even drive yet. I was driving. We had to go back to her place, and yeah, I was like, we have to sit here because I cannot drive. We are laughing too hard. Unsafe.
totally unsafe. Y'all, I'm telling you, this pandemic has people so worried and paranoid that we're over here putting stuff on our hands that it really isn't sanitizer, which was also very traumatizing because with the pandemic in mind, you're thinking, what the fuck did I just put in my hands? Do not touch your face. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so that was
But yeah,
awesome.
that happened on Thursday.
That was our celebratory lunchtime.
Like down below if you thought it was funny.
I'm sure a lot of people right now are just sitting there like, okay, when are they going to be done with this story? This is not funny. But I'm
Okay,
telling
click enough.
you. Okay, unsubscribe, leave.
Oh,
Um,
Lord.
I promise it was hilarious.
It was, guys. And again, like, you just have to laugh at the little stupid stuff, you know? That was insanely stupid, but it's something that I will never forget, ever. That
And I
is
will not go
embedded in
back
my
there.
brain.
I'm not going
And yeah,
back to
and
that
we will
restaurant.
never go back to that restaurant ever again. Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
anyway,
So, yeah, again, like Lindsay mentioned, we're doing this podcast a little bit different. What you're looking at on the screen right now is us in the lobby in Fortnite ready to start this thing. Um, Again, this is just like a one-time thing for now. I mean, we love it. If you guys absolutely hate it, then of course we'll reconsider. Like the last thing we want to do is put stuff up that you hate, but I'm hoping you like it even if you're not somebody who's into gaming. If you have our podcast like on the on your way home in the car, it's not like you're going to miss anything. We're still going to be talking about our topics. So, you know.
exactly. So, all right. Go ahead, I guess, and just throw us in there whenever you're ready.
All righty then. So, Lindsay, I'm going to hit ready. So,
Oh,
here we
okay.
go.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Also, keep in mind, guys, like, I know Emma says, like, this is what we do, and we do love gaming, but not this. Like, we don't play Fortnite. The only reason we're doing it is because we can play together, so it's something that's just, like, light and fun. But this is totally, like, out of my element, and I know hers too, because she sucks at shooter games. So it's really just for fun.
Yeah. I am the worst at shooter games. I tend to lean more towards like Nintendo games like Mario Kart and any Mario storyline games, but shooter games aren't my forte. So, yeah, if you're like a Fortnite pro, I'm sorry for this cringeworthy um footage you're about to see. I
Performance, if you
suck.
call it that.
I really suck. So, enjoy.
Yeah, it's really just to give you a visual for your eyes. And if you do like this gaming type, podcast, then we'll play different games. We'll buy some new ones. And yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just
Yeah, we
really
have a couple games at hand. We just also need to figure out with me and Lindsay's schedule is how we can meet up and play those games together.
yeah. And that's another thing. So one of our friends was telling us about this thing called Gamer Girl Wednesdays, apparently, that I didn't know was a thing. So if anyone's interested, like I said, in these types of podcasts and videos, then we may start doing that. Just setting aside Wednesdays to play games. And then the other, I mean, like on Sunday, we'll do like our normal podcast stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lindsay, where are we jumping? I'm gonna follow you because
Okay.
you know more than I do.
I mean, barely. The last time we played this was like 2 years ago. We played together. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump now. I don't want to go all the way to the edge because then we have to work our way all the way to the middle. So just
Okay. I
try
am
to follow
following
me.
you.
I'm trying to find.
Also, FYI, you will be seeing more of my point of view, but I'm going to stay as close to Lindsay as possible. Obviously, it is us together. Uh,
Yes. And yeah, also, we asked you guys last week to submit some questions. We just got a few of them. Um, so I guess we're going to do that. We're going to answer some questions while we play and try not to die in this game at the same time. So I have to try
yeah,
to
and
read.
also for the future, I mean, we're no experts or anything, but if you guys have like any advice or any issues that's troubling you, feel free to like let us know. We'll obviously keep it anonymous if you don't want anybody to know your stuff, but we can probably provide some sort of guidance
Oh, for sure.
um,
Yeah, we're
on
pretty
how to
chill.
figure out your stuff. We're again. One of the reasons we want to do this podcast is just to create a community and knowing that you're not the only person out there dealing with that problem. Because you're not. Trust me. I know it feels that way sometimes that you're the only person dealing with shit, but I can assure you that is not the case.
Yep. There's always somebody out there that has been through the same things that you have, or at least something similar.
Yeah. And
So,
I know we've only lived I know me and Lindsay like goof off and we're like, 30, it's so old. But in reality, yeah, 30 isn't a long time. But I'd like to say that we've had 30 years of experience in this crazy world that um, we'd be able to offer guidance in any way, whether it be
yes.
about love or about loss. And I know we're going to talk about that in a later date, but anything. Shoot us with any question.
Yeah, like don't ever be afraid and be like, oh, I don't want to ask this. This might offend them or whatever. Like we're so chill. Just ask questions. Like we do not care. We want people to feel free to talk to us about whatever.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed either. Again, I
Yeah,
promise you this will all be confidential. We won't blast you out or anything.
yeah,
So,
for sure. Um,
and we don't judge. So, do what you got to do.
'Cause I'm sure we've done some worse things at one point in our lives. So
So, also if you're asking us why we're just hitting walls,
I don't know. I guess we should have explained. If people don't know what Fortnite is, they're just like, why are they just walking around like hitting things
you've got to collect like materials in order to build like little forts and stuff and I don't even know
and
how to
stay
explain.
alive? It's, I mean, oh wow, we should probably move too. You see, like how the storm's going to be like. Okay, so yeah, it's like it starts off with around like 100 players, and you could do like duos, which is obviously what we're doing, where you play two people, and you play against a whole bunch of other teams that are also two people. That's why it's called duos. And then the point is to make it to the very end. There's a storm that closes in. It's like the eye of the storm, and it gets to this very small little area. So you have to get there, and that's where you'll like fight it out to the death. You want to be the last team standing, so you have to collect supplies, wood to like build forts, guns, just supplies and stuff. So that's why you'll see us just running around like, hacking up wood and rocks, is because we have to build a fort to protect ourselves. Somebody's shooting at us.
That was me. That was an
Oh,
accident. My bad.
oh wow! You see. Make sure you pick the right kind of people to play with because
I'm still trying to figure out the controls. You would think 2 years wouldn't be that long for you to forget stuff, but I did.
yeah. I need to find another gun because all I have is like a couple of pistols. So,
I only have one pistol and it only has 50 rounds. So,
there's some wood right here just to pick up. I don't even have to chop anything. Didn't we just come from this house, or am I tripping?
oh, there's guns up there.
Are you sure? How'd you know?
I found some. Hey.
Yeah, maybe you should have left the guns to me.
So, I only had one.
Well, I just mean, I can kind of shoot better than you, but, oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Listen. Oh, shit.
Oh, I got a rifle.
But yeah, guys, trust me, we don't have any pent up aggression, and that's why we're playing this game. I mean, maybe, but
Yeah, we just excuse my language too, because I know I get really into it, especially when it comes down to when we come in contact with some people. I'm sorry. If you don't want to hear it, well, I don't know, mute it.
we're sorry.
We're sorry about that.
We're sorry in
Are you behind
advance.
me?
I'm coming.
I'm trying to make sure we're actually going the wrong way. See, again, we're just testing this. We don't know what we're doing. But yeah, okay, I guess we should also answer some of those questions. I'm just trying to make sure we're going the right way.
Shoot us with the first one.
Okay. I'm just trying to pick which one I should start with. Uh, okay, well, Veronica asked us, what are some things you enjoy doing in your spare time?
This. I'm just kidding. Yeah, to me, video games is something that I like to do. I honestly don't have the time that I used to because I also work full time. If some of you didn't know, um, unfortunately, I work full time. I do like to play video games in my spare time. If we weren't in quarantine, I love to do shopping also in my spare time. Even if I don't buy stuff, I used to like love going to the mall and just walk around and eat mall food and look at clothes that don't fit me and just dream about one day it fitting me. And getting my nails done, doing little pampering things here and there. That's what I like to do, Linz.
All right, I'm just gonna ditto. No, I'm just kidding.
Ditto.
I mean, obviously, in my spare time, yeah. I mean, right now, I know some of you are probably jealous, and I apologize, but I do have a lot of spare time. I am out of work. They let everybody go back in March, and then they started letting some people come back, but it was just a select few. So yeah, so like I said, I have a lot of spare time right now, and I'm trying to use it to do some good, like obviously podcasting, which I know we're just getting started, but that's pretty much where all of my energy and time goes. And then, yeah, gaming, obviously, as you can see. I don't even know if we talked about it before, but we're very big gamers. I don't know. I don't remember if we did mention it. And if we didn't,
I
we
don't
meant to.
I don't think we did. I mean, I'll say this, if I do have PTO and I like to sometimes use my PTO just to kind of chill at home and just be. There are times when I do spend from sun up to sundown playing a video game, which I know for a lot of people it sounds insane.
And
But
boring.
to me, video games are an escape from reality for a bit. I mean, I have my responsibilities. I think right now I'm also taking advantage of the fact that I don't have kids yet. um, and also my hubby is a very big gamer as well, so it's not like I'm neglecting my my household. I mean, there's times when me and him are just either I'm watching him play a game that I'm interested in or we're both playing our own game separately. You know, I have the Switch. The Switch is like my baby, so if he's downstairs playing his video game, I'm usually on the couch playing mine. So I love it. I love gaming. I don't have any regrets. Again,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I did mention in an earlier podcast that I started playing at the age of 4. So who can blame me?
Well, yeah, I mean, we grew up on this. That's just, yeah, like my first system was a Nintendo 64, and obviously playing all of the Mario games and Donkey Kong and Spyro and all of those. And then ever since then, it's just been, yeah, like we had an Xbox at one point. We've had all of the PlayStations. In my household, we have 3 gaming systems, 3 PlayStation 4s. I know that's crazy. And I don't think I even
That is
mentioned it
insane.
before, but well, my brothers and I, we live together. Like I said, I don't think I mentioned that, but yeah, we help each other out because it's hella expensive to live on your own, obviously. So yeah,
Girl, you ain't lying.
yeah. So look, somebody tried to build something right here. Um, but yeah, so we have 3 PlayStation 4s in here, so we can all play together. So yeah, we're just a big gaming family because it's just a lot of fun.
It is. I mean, we don't have each our own PlayStation, but we have pretty much every single console. We have the PlayStation 4, we have the Xbox One, the Switch, the Wii U, the GameCube, the Super Nintendo, and the Nintendo 64. Hey, oh, and I have a DS too.
Yeah.
So let me just add, what else do I have? We
I know.
just love it. I mean, I once I became an adult and a working adult at that, told myself I'm going to buy every single console there is out there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Adulting.
Yeah, a lot of people they don't get it. I know a lot of people that say like they don't play video games, they just never been into it. I'm like, what?
And
Like,
yeah, and I mean that's fine. I mean it's not for everybody. I had this one friend who she's very anti. I mean, not that she's like anti it, but she just never was a fan. And when she got married, somebody's shooting at me.
oh, where at?
Sorry,
Which way?
it was behind me.
Okay, just
Sorry,
keep
guys.
running.
This is
Yeah,
what's gonna
it's
happen
gonna
just
start
because.
getting down to the end. Yeah, because we have like 14 people left, so we're getting down to this little small circle. So just bear
But
with us.
as I was saying, she recently got married, and she called me one day and she was just venting to me about married life, and I was there to listen. And she started complaining about how her husband plays video games nonstop. And I guess it was hard for me to give her any advice because to me, it doesn't bug me. It's never bugged me because I play my own thing. They're shooting at
Oh no,
you.
I know. I see. Where are they at? Oh, he's up there. Oh, I got him.
Hey, yeah, Lindsay's gonna be like the MVP in this, and I'm just gonna be behind her, just so y'all know.
I play a lot of Call of Duty games. Again, I have two brothers. I don't have any sisters. So I grew up playing video games and watching sports. Like, I love watching football, Dallas Cowboys, shout out. So, yeah.
Hey,
So, that's what happens when you grow up with brothers.
um, yeah. To finish off that story, I didn't have any advice for her. That wasn't very entertaining. But I don't know. I get it. No, no, not a lot of people like it. Some people find it to be a waste of time, and it may be. But I mean, if I'm being honest, I'd rather much just sit at home at night, pop on a good video game, and just chill instead of going out and getting a hangover the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So, I know I just killed this person, so I got a bunch of their stuff, which is freaking awesome. All right. We're getting down to the end here. We got 13 people left. Oh, somebody else is shooting. All right.
I like how we jumped off and then you're coming back up. Oh no.
Yeah, just don't die on me, okay?
I'm trying. My aim.
I got
You
him.
did it.
They're still trying to crawl. Let me get. Oh, there's another one right here. How did I miss that? They're literally right next to us. Oh, got them too. This is a big deal for us guys because, like I said, I never play this. I play Call of Duty, but this is a little different.
This is when y'all start to realize, wow, Hema ain't shit.
Oh yeah, she's not lying. Hema kind of sucks. Okay, we need to run this way to get out of the storm. Okay, so yeah, and also another thing that I like to do in my spare time, well, when we can, is go shopping too. Like Emma said, I love going to the mall, walking around, looking at things I can't buy or that I shouldn't buy. Yeah, that's what I
I'm
do.
getting shot at.
Oh, I know, me too. All right, just stay behind this
They're
rock.
coming from all sorts of directions.
All right, well, I'm gonna need your help, okay? Maybe we should start building. Go ahead and start building. Or wait, no, never mind. Just run.
Okay.
Just run. Because I'm going to try to get into the circle. Once we get in the circle, I'll build. So,
Okay.
anyway. So,
And
yeah.
I'll add one last thing that I like to do in my spare time if we weren't in quarantine is I love going to the movies.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. How can I
Love
forget that? Like,
it.
I miss going. I think the last movie you and I saw together was the new Lion King movie.
Yeah, last year, which is
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, that's
insane.
crazy. Yeah, that was like what? When was that? Was it in the summertime? Because it's already been a year.
It's been a
That's
year. It was so
crazy.
at least maybe last July, I want to say.
Let me pick up one of these guns real quick. Something that's good.
I love going to the movies. I love just buying some popcorn and a large Coke and just sitting down in the AC and watching a flick.
Yes.
That is my
Yeah, I
thing.
love the movie. That's probably one of the things I miss the most, not being able to do because I don't think they're open yet.
No, they're not. I know they were thinking about it, but I mean, I feel like I don't even know how that would work.
I don't know. Did I even tell you that they were building a brand new, or they did build it, a movie theater right in front of where we live. Remember how I told you there's like that new little area, kind of like what you have over where you live, where it's like all
Mhm.
these little shops and restaurants, and now they have a movie theater there, and there's like a little go kart place too. So I'm excited once that opens up, so I can like go watch movies again. It's right in front of where I live.
You
Okay, we need to
you have
start
no
building.
idea how I'm ready for this corona to just officially disappear from our lives forever.
And they better come out with like a shit ton of movies, like a bunch of good movies.
Oh, I know they have a lot in play because a lot of them have been delayed. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be their business is about to be booming.
All right, we need to start building because we're getting now to the very center. There's only 6 people left. Um, okay. Let me. Sorry, guys. Like I said, we're going to be, a little distracted. How do
How
you.
do you? Oh,
I don't remember.
okay.
Yeah, how do you switch from wood to like brick and metal?
Oh well, that's what I was about to ask you, but it let me. I just clicked a button and it did it for me. I don't know which button I did.
Of course, you do not remember. Way to go.
I know I have short-term memory loss. I
How do
don't
you
even
do it? Um, wow. Wait, you closed me in.
hold on.
You know what? Whatever. It's fine. I'll just hide in here.
I do it this way.
We just need to start building though out of like metal because no, don't knock it down because they're gonna come and just shoot right through this in a minute. So
Why is it not letting me?
letting you what? Oh, there we go. Oh, you locked me in again.
Oh
That's
my
cool, fam.
lord! Stay away from my building area. Are you gonna
Anyway,
stand there?
we digress. Okay, so sorry guys. Um, so Veronica also asked us about covering IVF, and I know you're gonna get into that, but I'm gonna let you just kind of like talk about how that's gonna be a future thing.
So yeah, oh my god, if I don't figure out these buttons. I know I don't think I actually honestly don't think I mentioned it. I know I mentioned that I have PCOS in our first episode, but I don't think I really went into detail. PCOS unfortunately is also one of the reasons why women have infertility issues or fertility issues. With that said, I again we'll get into detail probably in a different episode, but I suffer from infertility. I have been trying to conceive for about 3 years now, on and off. I'm getting killed. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot these guys because they're shooting at you right now. Just stay there and build, okay? I'm gonna try to like get these peeps and keep telling you. Just keep talking. I got you.
Okay, as I was saying, yeah, I've been trying to conceive for about 3 years now. Um, I think last year was my most active and going to see all sorts of fertility specialists and whatnot. And the option came up of doing IVF. Um, on top of having the PCOS, I know I also mentioned that I have kidney issues. Um, there's an easier thing to go about it, which is called IUI, which is artificial insemination, which is the most safest.
Oh no, I'm
Well,
gonna die.
not only the most safest, but it's also the cheapest. You're dying.
I know you can revive me, but you're probably stuck in that thing. If you can try to crawl to me without getting killed, I'm behind this tree. Okay. Oh god, we're getting shot at. It takes forever to get revived, y'all. And the storm is coming. Oh no, no, no.
I
Oh,
did it.
yes,
I
yes.
did something.
Good job. I'm proud of you. Okay, we got to run this way because we're going to be stuck in the storm in a minute. And we need to start building, like, right now. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Keep
No,
going.
no, no, you're good. So just
What?
go on without me.
Wait, really? Where are you at?
Make him right here, but I don't want you to get killed.
Okay, yeah, because they're right behind you. Just hold on.
So yeah, IUI is cheaper. It's just for in my case, they didn't want to go through IUI because with IUI you have a higher risk
Oh,
of
wow, I died.
producing multiples. And because of my kidney issues, it is very, very unsafe for me to carry multiple. So they didn't want to do that. So for me, if it doesn't happen naturally, I would have to go with IVF. And if there's any girls out there who know what that is, you know that that costs about the same amount as a new car. Um, so I have that on hold for now. But I mean, I think not so long in the future, but soon I think we might have like a episode just dedicated to not only women's health but also infertility issues. To me, that's just such a very important thing in my life, and it comes in it goes the same for women's health. I am such an advocate for like women getting checked because yeah, what I have is something that just unfortunately is what I'm going to have to live with, but there's other issues out there that are so preventable. And I'll tell you right now, it is not fun to have your lady organ acting a fool because the symptoms that come along with it are shitty as hell. Like, trust me when I tell you this, it is not fun. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think soon we'll have an episode dedicated to that. So I hope you guys tune in. Fellas, I know that might not be like the biggest and that might it's not going to catch your eye. But again, like if you're married or you have a girlfriend who deals with stuff like that, I think it's very important for a guy to be informed for sure, and just to understand with women's issues comes a lot of hormonal and mood swings, and I think it's just really important for just to everybody know what's going on and to not judge people for how they act, because from being real, there's just no control over it. But yeah, I hope that wasn't too out of out of nowhere because we're getting murdered.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, not gonna lie to you guys. It's the first time we're doing it like this, and it is kind of tough to be gaming and podcasting. So, um, just yeah, bear with us.
Bear with us, please.
Um, all right,
All
so
righty. Now we're
well,
both the same.
we are the same. We're twins.
We're twinsies.
You ready to do another match
I am
so we
ready.
can die again?
Okay, so let's do this thing again. Lindsay, I don't know if you want to let's just say a question now before we get any more interruptions.
Yeah. So it's very hard to answer these questions while we're gaming and getting shot at in this game. One of the
Yeah.
questions that we did get is a more serious question, so that's why I'm going to answer it right now while we are in the lobby waiting to go into our next match. We got asked, how do you deal with the loss of a loved ones that they are seeking coping tips? Um, I guess we'll both give our 2 cents on what we do personally, but really there is no right or wrong way, honestly, to cope. Everybody is going to deal with death their own way, as long as you're being safe about it and you're not physically hurting yourself. But me personally, I mean, I've dealt with, yeah, a lot of loss, family, friends, and that feeling never goes away. But I mean, I mean, it sounds so cliche, but you do just have to take it one day at a time. Um, I try to keep my mind busy. One of my favorite sayings has always been that an idle mind is the devil's playing ground. So I try to make sure that I'm not just sitting around stuck in my thoughts, that I'm keeping busy, for instance, doing podcasting. If you find yourself a hobby, something that you love doing, try to do that, invest your time into that. Again, video games also helps. Um, and, if like I have, I mean, I don't know, I'm just trying to, like I said, there's just no right or wrong way. I pray, if you have a faith that you believe in, I pray to them, the ones who've passed, and just hope that they hear me so I feel like I can still talk to them. Um, yeah, I mean, what do you say, Hannah? Like, how do you deal with those feelings?
Yeah, losing somebody, just death in general, is just something that unfortunately you never overcome. Um, I know we're planning to do like a also a dedicated episode just to loss. I have also lost friends and very, very important loved ones in my life. Um, I mean, God, I feel like you never ever stop coping,
Hmm.
especially if that person was somebody who played such a significant part of who you are today. Uh, it just differs from person to person. For me, I know Lindsay mentioned that she liked to be distracted and keep her mind off of it. I almost feel like at least year 1 and 2, I felt like I dealt with it more when I was alone. I tend to shut down during like the time that it's about to come anniversary month, which I know also isn't the best way to do things. But what I like to do is if you do have photos of this person or home videos of this person, I like to watch them. Yeah, I'm crying my eyes out and missing those memories, but also it's okay to cry. It is okay to grieve. Don't ever, ever think that if you find yourself crying over this person who passed away is being considered weak. Don't. You're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
You are allowed to have your feelings.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're one of those people who you just don't feel like getting out and about and doing stuff because you're in your thoughts, maybe you're one of those people who probably needs to take some time. If you're working, take some PTO, stay home, chill, just do home things. Again, doing the watching videos and pictures helps me a lot into just remembering those memories that I had with that person, or just even again, like Lindsay said, talking to that person. I don't have a faith that I follow, but again, I'd like to believe that we're going to see them again, but I still find myself having those conversations with those people just also for my comfort, you know. Visiting their gravesite is something that I like to do also. I know a lot of people don't like to go back to that place, and I guess maybe this is where the Catholic in me comes out. I tend to go back to where the resting place is at, and just either just sit there in silence and chill, or have a good cry. I mean, yeah, I don't think there isn't any coping things that we can tell you right now, but just know this: any way you cope is fine. Again, besides if you're thinking about hurting yourself or you're thinking very, very negative thoughts, please seek help. I am
Hmm.
begging you to seek help. There are so many hotlines out there that can help you. And again, like me and Lindsay have said, do not hesitate on reaching out to us. I know we're strangers to some of you guys. I get that. But I can assure you that we have been there in that same dark spot as you're in right now. If you're currently in that moment right now where you don't know how to move on, I promise you that phase is going to pass. It hurts like hell, but please reach out to somebody. Don't also think, I get it. Yeah, you shut down, you want to be alone, and that's fine. But if it gets to the point where you almost feel hopeless, please reach out to somebody.
Hmm. Yeah. Also, like you said, it never goes away, but it does get easier. It's also like you said, the first year, The first 2 years, those are the hardest. And again, yeah, it doesn't go away, but you do start to learn how to just live with it. It becomes a part of you. So you're always going to have that loss and that pain in your heart. But again, it's not something like I can't give anyone the secret antidote, that's going to heal your emotions. There is no, like we said, there's no way to
Yeah.
really cope. There's just ways to learn how to live with it day by day.
Yeah.
Uh,
And just again, I think everybody has their own way. Just don't think it's the wrong way. If
mhm.
you want to go out and have a drink with your friends, don't feel guilty if you think that that's what you're going to feel. Go out, have fun, distract yourself. Do what you got to do. If you just want to stay home and take naps all day or just do stuff around the house, that is fine too. Any way you cope, again, is fine because that's your way of coping. Just don't let it get to that point where you're feeling hopeless. Again, that's why there's hotlines out there, and always know that there's somebody out there who has dealt with the same and who has been in that same spot. Please reach out. Don't ever feel like you're a burden. And I know me personally, that's something that I still have been working on feeling like you're a burden to people, but don't ever think that because there's always going to be somebody who has their doors open and their ears ready to listen. Even if it's
Yes.
just you going on and venting and crying, that's fine.
Yeah, I guarantee you're not a burden, especially to your loved ones. They want you to feel comfortable enough to come to them, so find that friend, a family member, whoever it is, or sometimes, even a stranger. Like we said, we're here too. Just find someone to, yeah, vent and cry and do whatever you have to do. It is perfectly okay. And we are here for whatever that is that you need to do.
Yes, for sure. Again, to whoever sent that question, I'm so, so sorry for your loss. I promise you that it will get better. I know it doesn't feel like that right now, but it will. The pain will slowly ease away. Whenever anniversary times come, it'll come back at full force, and it'll be fine. Like for that moment, you will feel a little stuck in your feelings, but that's okay. It'll let it happen, cry it out, and the next day, keep on doing what you're doing. It'll be fine. I promise. I know it doesn't feel that way, but it will be fine.
Yes.
So, with that said, I know we're in the lobby right now, but we're going to go on just a quick little break. I know we ended on a somber note, but we will come back and do another little quick lobby session here. So, yeah, we'll be back, guys. Hey, y'all. I wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you guys about Anchor, the app we're currently using right now to create this podcast. One of the best things that I love about Anchor is that not only can you record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, it is absolutely free to use. Not only that, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. And guess what? You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's literally everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So get to it. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Happy podcasting. And we're back, y'all. Back from our little break. Lindsay, how was your break?
It was great. We just spoke the whole time on our break. So it wasn't really a break talking about what are we going to do next and ideas to come for the coming weeks. And yeah.
Yes. And we had I had a little lunch break. I hadn't eaten anything all day, so I ate me some food.
Yeah, I stuffed some hot fries in my mouth. So we're good to go.
Hey, it's it's an important meal. Them chips are fucking healthy as fuck.
Oh yeah, if I'm going to skip a meal, it's definitely going to be, I'll substitute it with chips. That's my go-to.
That is my go-to as well. I know it's not the best. I bet y'all don't want to know what I had for lunch, so I won't say.
I know though. I
Yeah, you
know.
know.
I was here.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna continue on with answering the rest of our questions and maybe have a little chit chat about how it is being 30, and we'll go on from there. So, Lindsay, I'm about to press ready again. You ready?
I guess so. Ready to
I
die.
ready to die?
Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and just get that next question out there while we are hopping in. So, Cecily asked us, what are y'all's special talents that no one knows about?
Oh goodness me. I wouldn't really consider what I did or yeah, what I used to do a talent, but
It
not
is.
I don't
It's a talent, guys. It's a talent.
not a lot of people know just cuz it wasn't something that I was ever braggy about. But so I used to take dance classes. I started in 7th grade. Um just I've always been so intrigued by dance that when they gave us that option in middle school to have dance classes for free at that, I was like, sign me up. So I did that for the rest of my middle school years. And then I continued on doing that in high school. I was in the drill team. I think I mentioned that. I don't know if I did in our introduction episode, but I was in drill team. Um, for the first part of my high school. I ended up having to give it up because my knees were giving up on me. But I don't even think you know Lindsay. After high school, I actually took dance in college.
I don't think you told me you
Just
did in
to,
college.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I did. Not a lot of people know. I took it as an elective. I took it for 2 semesters, which honestly was so much fun. I ended up taking jazz and hip hop, and I loved it. I mean, again, the reason why I stopped doing it was just because my knees aren't the best.
All right, I
And
jumped out, fam. Just let you know.
oh, you did?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna watch. I didn't want to interrupt you.
I found you. Um, I love it. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I love dancing even now. It's just uh, I have a lot of self esteem issues that I just don't feel comfortable in doing it. I've been meaning to like find an adult dance class just to do something and get some movement out there, but I am so self conscious about it. And I just haven't pulled the trigger. And I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where I wished I weighed like 60 pounds lighter and maybe it would help me bring that confidence back. But I do like doing it, and I'm not bragging or anything. I do love like the technicality of it, and I'm grateful that I don't even think I've told you, Lindsay, I haven't lost my flexibility, which I'm very grateful for. Um, I could actually still do the splits, which not a lot of people know. um, but
Yeah, I gotta see that
yeah.
sometime. I didn't know that. I gotta see that.
I mean, I don't like go out with my friends and like, hey y'all.
Yeah, but it's not enough times that I'm over at your place and we're just sitting around. You
What
need to be
can
like,
I
hey,
do?
watch this.
Even that's weird. Lindsay, watch this.
You know, I
Watch what
would
I
not judge. I'd be like, this is awesome. I can't do no
do.
splits.
But yeah, maybe in the future I would like to. If not, it is what it is. If I end up having a kid, I hope they can live out my dreams. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's what I used to do. And then I also used to play the piano,
Wow,
which
I was gonna get in that. Thanks.
um,
It could have transported us. Whatever.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I used to play piano also in middle school, and it went on a little bit in high school. Then I stopped, but I could still play. One thing that I actually am pretty okay with is I can also play just by ear. It takes me some time now. I'm hella rusty, but yeah, I can play some piano. That's it. I mean, I don't really consider it a talent because I learned it. I feel like
No, it's a talent though because you're good at it. That's what a talent is. You don't have to be born with it. It's just something that you do that you're good at. Talent. It is. Guys, let us know in the comments. Is that a talent? That is a talent. Oh my gosh. Don't doubt
but
yourself.
yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. And I'm an expert at video games, as you can tell. I'm just kidding.
Duh.
Let me put in Mario Kart one day, and y'all see. Y'all will see.
That's true. You're
uh,
pretty good at that. I'll give you that.
but yeah, that's me.
Um, I mean, yeah, as far as like special talents, yeah, I can't dance. I can't sing. It'd be, I don't know. I mean, I used to draw. I haven't done those things in a long time. Like the things that I would consider, I guess I was really good at. But like she says, I don't really like brag about it. My dad was an artist, so I get that from him. I used to draw all the time, and I write. So
I
I
will give you
guess.
that. You are an excellent writer.
Well, thank you. You haven't
Oh,
seen
also,
nothing.
hold up. You also did like color guard type of thing with your ROTC. So
Well, yeah,
that,
but is that a talent? It's not a talent.
I mean, isn't color guard where you like go in the field and you do all your sweet tricks with like
No,
flipping stuff?
you're thinking of that is a color guard, but you're thinking of a different one. There's the color guard that goes out there with the flags and they like twirl them around but I'm talking about ROTC color guard, which is where you go out like when you watch the national anthem like on a football game or
Mm-hmm.
something televised and they have the military come out with the two flags like the American flag and whatever other flag, I guess, where they're at, and then the rifles on either side of them, and they come out and what you call present the colors, and then everybody
Mm-hmm.
stands, and then you do the national anthem.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about, or you're just like,
I know what you're talking about.
okay, so yeah, so that's not like a talent. I would just say the talents are, I guess, yeah, writing and drawing. I used to write a lot. Like I would write poetry and all kinds of stuff. I need to find those writings. They're buried away somewhere.
No, yeah, I will give you that you are an excellent writer. I could have used you in high school for sure.
Yeah, if
Can't
I
rewrite
remember
this
right.
paper.
If I remember right, yeah, people used to come to me, yeah, for words because I've always been really. I mean, I do well with words. I say
You're
that
just
I'm like,
really, really good at putting your thoughts together,
well, thank you.
just in general, which I think is a talent for sure. Because when I used to write papers, it'd be all over the place,
I know
and
that
I'd
was
be like, "Here, teacher, you get what you get. I don't care. You get what you get."
yeah, that was always my favorite in school was English class because I just loved to write. So definitely my favorite subject besides ROTC. But, yeah,
And you're forgetting one
forgetting one what?
talent that you have.
What is that? Video games?
You guys, when I tell you this girl is beast at Call of Duty, she is beast at Call of Duty. I don't know how many times I've told you to like enter tournaments or something.
I mean, yeah, you're always like, yeah, you should enter a tournament. I'm not that. There's always people, obviously, that are better than me. I am not bragging. I do agree that I have a pretty good hand-eye coordination for that thing, and I know a lot of people don't, but I can definitely run around and do a million things at one time and get shit done.
Every time I've seen you play, you're always at the top. You and your brother are always the top people who are in the leaderboards. I consider that pretty cray and a
Well,
talent.
thanks. Yeah, I do have some videos up on my personal YouTube channel, which I think
I'm
we
being
have those.
shot at.
Oh, I don't even have a gun, so I have to go find one.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Do you have any? Or wait, no,
I
I
have one.
do. Oh, I'm tripping. I do have guns. Wow. I'm too busy talking that I forgot I did. Um, what was I saying?
I
See?
was telling you that you and your brother are good at shooters, and then
Oh,
you
that
were
I have my other channel, like my personal YouTube channel that I don't really use, but I'll post like live Call of Duty videos on there. So if you ever want to watch, we do have our personal YouTube channels linked on our podcast channel. So
Now that you mentioned that, I'm gonna find a clip of you being beast and I'm gonna post it on our Instagram. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
not a bad idea. Yeah.
Y'all will
I
see
would
what I'm
love
talking
like if
about.
Hema would play, but she just I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, you're right. You're not good at it,
I'm
and
not
not everyone
I'm
is.
not good at shooter games. Like it's just never been my thing. The one game that I consider that I was actually good at was 007 for the Nintendo 64. But that's because obviously you're not playing with like online people, you're just playing with like the computers. It's like a storyline, but
True.
and it
No.
was just more easier. You didn't have to worry about the freaking analog stick all the time and changing your direction. But I've just never been good at it. But y'all, give me a Legend of Zelda game, and I will speed run the shit out of that. Or hit me up on Mario Kart. If any of y'all have the Switch and y'all play online, add me. I can't think of my friend code right now, but post it in the comments and I'll find you. I'm always willing to play with anybody who likes to play out there. I love it.
I was gonna say,
I'm
yeah,
always
let
willing to
us
play.
know. Yeah, for her, yeah, your Switch, like give her your accounts, your account names, whatever
Yeah, if
you
you also play Call of Duty and you want Lindsay to show you how badass she is, add her.
and if you want to play with us, we can always feature it in a podcast video too while we play together. So yeah.
Yeah, if you guys do end up liking this, even I know not everybody will, but if we get enough people who do enjoy these gameplay videos, because for me, I love gameplay videos. You will also catch me when I'm working. I usually have it up on my TV because I'm either watching or listening to what they're talking about. um if it's something that you really do find entertaining and one day you want to join us, whether it be on Fortnite or if I can convince Lindsay to get to Switch, we
Not gonna
can
happen, fam.
we can play some online Mario Kart with you guys. That would be fun too. But
Yeah, I
let
just
us
need
know
to
for sure.
I need to start going over there apparently to play so we can do that.
Yeah. So again, I know not everybody's into this, but please give us your honest opinion. If you absolutely hated it, trust me when I say you won't hurt our feelings.
Yeah, because we know, like, honestly, I know this is probably going to suck. I know we're probably all over the place. We're just talking about everything. We're trying to be
Yeah.
on topic. But then again, like we told you, we do suck at this game. We have no idea what we're doing. So that probably has a lot to do with why it's probably boring. If it's boring, we'll find another game or something. But,
Yeah, and we have some other games that also involve like trivia, or there's a game called Overcook, which it looks pretty funny and cute. It's where you're working like with your partner to cook up all these meals before a big monster gets you, which I thought it was pretty adorable. But you have to be in the same room together. So if a lot of people don't know, we do record these remotely. Me and Lindsay are not in the same room. I
yeah,
don't
we're
even know if we
not.
ever mentioned that. We're
I
not in
know.
the same room. She's in her house. I'm in my house.
We're being safe.
We're being social distancing. I mean, it's just the way it works out. I mean, we don't live alone. So we have to kind of pick days where we know that's going to be the most quiet around the house. That way you guys don't hear a bunch of background noises. But I don't know. Maybe eventually, if your girl over here gets a house, I can have my little office, and then Lindsay, you can swing on by and we can have a podcast session together.
Girl, I can't wait. You need to hurry up and get that house because I'm gonna be
I
living over
know.
there with you. I'm gonna move in. I want my own house, but I can't afford it.
Speaking
So
of being 30, we need to get on there. I am
this is
tired of
true.
paying an arm and a leg for rent and for nothing.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, y'all let us know how much you're paying for rent. If you're paying for rent, I'm gonna be upfront. Like I have a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and we pay about 1,700. It's insane.
Yeah. So me and Armando were looking at houses online, and so we found a very pretty one um, in the Rockwell area. If you're not from DFW, I'm sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about. But so it shows you like the monthly estimate of what you're willing to pay monthly, and it was at least $500 less than what me and him pay now. And this house is gorgeous. Like it has those bathtubs that I want that fit your whole body. I'm like, why? But this goes
Yeah.
back to our millennial talk and how it's more harder for us, but you older generations don't even know. We haven't found no people here.
Well, I did just see actually a group of people, and I
No.
was trying to like hide so I could shoot them, but then they kind of went missing from my eyesight. So
Okay. Well.
I know they're around here. They're in our vicinity. So I'm trying to be careful.
But yeah, so that was our talent answer. Oh my gosh.
1 hour later.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um
Um.
we
So
can go on to
the
question
next,
numero our next one.
yeah. Uh, Jenny at magiclandcreations.com asked us McDonald's coffee or Starbucks.
Starbucks all the way, homegirl.
It depends on what they're talking
Starbucks
about,
all
though.
the
It
way.
depends. Like I said, if you're talking price wise, I will go to McDonald's. If I don't want to spend $7 on a freaking coffee, I'll definitely go to McDonald's. I've had their iced coffee. It's good. Espresso is espresso. Okay. I used to work at Starbucks.
Here's my thing, and this is probably gonna bring out my bougie side that I have not let out on this podcast. I love the taste of Starbucks coffee, and a lot of people are like, "It tastes the same." Like, no, no, no.
It's in
I've
your mind.
had I've
Mm-mm.
had many frappuccinos from many different places, and some that are even more expensive than Starbucks. There's a little coffee shop down the street from me that their fraps are pretty good. Not Starbucks good, but they're good, and they are at least $1.80 more expensive. Starbucks all the way. I don't know what it is. I love it. I love their coffees. I love their fraps. I love their teas, their pastries, every single thing. The only time that you will ever see me get a McDonald's coffee, if it's a we either go to McDonald's for breakfast randomly and I get like a small coffee with my meal, or two, there isn't a coffee place out there and your girl is dying for a coffee, then I will go to McDonald's. But it is just not. It's not my thing. I don't like it. No, no, no.
Yeah, I think
Starbucks.
I think it's in your mind. Then that's what Starbucks does. I'm going to be honest with you. They want you to think that they have like better quality stuff. But like I said, I used to work there. It's just espresso, guys. It's a little espresso machine. You can get the same thing at McDonald's. It's going to have the same effect. I promise you.
I
Just
can't find
saying.
another passion tea lemonade just like they're doing Starbucks.
I'm sure you can. Like it's just a
Mm-mm.
mix. Yeah, you
Nope.
can.
I love it. It's also so convenient. It's inside Target, which I love. I'll go to Target. I'll get me a nice coffee or a nice tea, and I will do my shopping and be serene. I just
Yeah.
love it.
I'm not saying I would never, like that I don't drink it. I do, but I mean, I have to like really want it because, like I said, it's just so expensive. And I mean, I remember when I worked there would be the same people that would, there's somebody shooting, um, the same people that would come in every day and get the same thing. And they would pay like that $7 for their coffee. And I would do the math and I'm like, well, like that's a lot. Cause like 7 times 7 is like 49. And then you multiply that times 4. So in a month, you're spending like $200 on a coffee. That's a lot of money, fam.
Here's my thing. I feel like, and maybe I don't know about you. I am I'm addicted to caffeine. I'll say that
Same,
right here and there. I am addicted. But there's just something that I don't know, the taste of it. And it could be that I got used to it, but I just love it. I'm not also knocking down on people that drink McDonald's coffee. You can drink it if you want.
yeah, better
I've just
not.
never been. I just don't like it. I just If I have to have it, I'll have it just because again I am a caffeine addict, and if I don't have coffee in the morning, I am not a nice person. But I love Starbucks. I love it. It's on my list of places that I love: Starbucks, Target, Buc-ee's. If you're not from Texas, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Bucky's.
Man, Buc-ee's coffee is pretty good. I don't know if you've had it, but it's delicious.
I actually haven't. I usually just get their soda because that's usually what you get when you go to Bucky's. This is a big ass drink from their
Well,
fountain.
the only time I'll get coffee from there is if we're on like road tripping and you need some substance.
This is true.
to continue on your drive. We need like a platform here so I can
I know we do.
stand
We
on
need
it.
something so that, yeah, I can like peek out. Oh, well, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, we're trying to still figure this out. We don't know what we're doing. Oh,
Can you jump?
can I jump?
Yes.
How would I do that? Okay,
No, hold on. Let me do it again. Oh.
why would you do that? You have now locked me inside. Oh, we're right like in the corner too of like this little. You know, there's only one other team left, right? It's just wait. There's only one person left. We could win. It's literally you, me, and one other person.
Well, then get out of here so
Well,
you can kill them
I
because
mean,
I think
you.
I'm being shot at already.
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
How do I get my gun out?
Where
What the
are
heck?
they though? Where are they?
I saw them shooting. I just don't know
If you
where
could
they're
just tell
at.
me where they're at, fam, I got us. Just let me
Oh,
know.
they should be behind us.
Oh, they're right
Oh
here.
shit!
Yep. Oh, I got them.
Did we
Oh,
win?
we won.
We won, y'all, and we didn't do
Hey,
shit.
hey, we didn't do anything, I know, but run around and do nothing and just build a fort at the end.
Hey! Oh my god!
Hey,
I'm glad we got like a victory royale in the podcast.
right? We made it.
I don't think we did anything in this one besides walk around and break shit.
I don't even want to leave this screen. I want to remember this forever. Like it starts with like 100 people, and we made it first place just by
Podcast
hiding and
over.
we're done. Drop mic, literally.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Okay. You see, y'all, we aren't completely useless.
I mean, yeah.
All you gotta do is just survive.
Yeah, that's really what we do. We're more of like the survivalist. We just kind of like
Yes.
lay low till it gets to like where that eye is just shrinking in, and then I just start destroying people if I see them in the very end. Which, yeah, I know I just got that one
Hey.
person, but hey. So
Okay,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna hit ready up.
Oh man. Okay.
Bye, screen.
Bye.
Alrighty, so
Sorry, we got all
yeah.
excited there. It's the little things in life.
So yeah, I mean, tell us in the comments, what would you prefer? What do you prefer, McDonald's or Starbucks? Or does it even matter? If it doesn't matter, hey, kudos to you too, because yeah, I get it. Coffee's coffee, but I am just a loyal Starbucks fan.
I feel that. All right. We'll get another question. Um, our friend at Beyond the Magic podcast asked us to describe our perfect vacation.
Ooh. Oh, vacation. Um, hmm. Honestly, I'd probably pick one where I can either like rent a house like near a beach. Um, and at least have like my parents there and of course obviously my husband and just and the pup. A place where it can be pet friendly and we can walk onto a private beach and just relax and enjoy the scenery. I don't know. I know I'm pretty boring in that, but just what
Being 30.
if you live with like also chronic illness and stuff, sometimes all you want to do is just be. And if I can do that with like my loved ones around and just by a beach and being able to tan and relax without having to worry about work or um any real life stuff, I'll take it.
Exactly. Like I don't think it makes you boring. It's just I'm low maintenance. Like a vacation to me is a vacation. As Hema, we went to Galveston. Well, now it would be month before last because now we're in August. But at the very end of June until the 4th of July weekend, and yeah, like that to me. Okay, I just jumped out.
I saw you.
Um, that to me is like, yeah, our perfect. I mean, at least for me, I mean, perfect vacation is just anywhere where I'm near the water. I don't know. There's something about it. I just love going to beaches or really just like finding new places, going to museums and, yeah, just exploring like anything new really. But yeah, my favorite is probably somewhere near the ocean, which we live in Texas, so we don't have the best oceans here. We really want to get out to, at least I do. We talked about this because I want to get out to Florida, which is where our friend lives actually. That asked this question. They live in
Oh,
Florida, like 15 minutes.
hey.
Hey, shout out Jessica. But yeah, they live. She says 15 minutes away from Siesta Key, like the beach that's like rated number 1 right now in the world. Freaking awesome! I'm super jealous.
I like how you didn't notice that this girl was
Oh
beating
no,
you
I
up,
did,
and
but
then
I thought it was you at first, and then I realized, and I was like, "Wait, I guess it's somebody." But she's got him because you're out. Oh, there's a girl right here. She got me. Don't let me die, fam. Do not let me die.
oh, she has a gun.
We'll just start swinging. Oh, you actually got her. Get her, get her, get her, get her. And then revive me because I'm going to die. Oh, that's what you call teamwork. See, Himmel's not completely
Hey, hey.
useless. Anyway, yeah, see, that's what happens. That's why we can't podcast and game at the same time. I was concentrating on what I was saying. Beaches.
I'm
Taking a
like staying
vacation.
here quiet, like, does she not see
No,
that
I did, but I
somebody
thought it was you behind me just being dumb. Like, I totally didn't
I'm
realize
like,
that was another
hello?
person.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I definitely want to go out there and check out that beach because I've never been. I mean, I've been to Florida and Disney World, but I've never been to that beach. So yeah, that would be my question.
I haven't been to Disney World actually, which is so unfortunate. So
Yeah, it is.
trust me when I tell you that I am living vicariously through all those Disney podcasts that we've been listening to, and just jelly because I wish I'd gone one day. One day.
Oh yeah, one day you gotta go. Even as an adult, heck yeah, because that's what people do. So nothing wrong with that. Um, but yeah, that and then what else would I do on my perfect vacation? I mean, yeah, just sit out, get some sun, which I tried to do when I went to Galveston, and it worked like for that week, and then I just went back to my pasty white self. So I can't tan, y'all.
Girl, I can't either. Who you telling?
But it's funny because yeah, when we look back at that photo that we took at Six Flags 100 years ago, and like you were darker, and it's like I don't know what happened to you. You just like lost your sun.
So okay, no. So fact, I used to spray tan.
Okay,
Um, in high school, I used to go get spray tan. So if I'm dark,
people right
that
behind
is
you. You talk
because
about me. Look,
oh shit,
I
I
got
don't
her.
have any guns.
I got her. Oh, there's another one. Get him, get him, get him, because I'm about to die. You have to get him for me before they shoot me like completely. Oh, get him, get him, get him. I have
I
faith.
have no
Oh,
clue.
I got faith in you. You got it. Oh no, I died though.
I died too.
Oh.
We
See, that's
still
gonna
play
happen.
17. Damn, this was a,
It's a fast one.
aggressive group.
They were just like, die, die.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but
Okay, ready
anyway,
up.
ready up. But what were we saying?
That I used to spray tan in
Oh
high
yeah.
school. So I'm tan there because I have artificial tan on me.
Oh, cheater.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now like I said,
Uh,
wait.
the real tan is if I show you pictures of when we used to spend like 2 months in Mexico. I am tan as fuck in those, but that's a real tan. That one was a fake tan. I did cheat. I wanted to look cute for grad pics, so I went to go spray tan.
Well, okay.
I don't do that now because if I'm gonna be honest with you, there's some pictures where I look orange, and I just grew out of it. I was like, what am I? Who am I trying to impress? By now, I mean, I already got my husband. Like, okay, so I don't do it as much. I'd like to get like a nice little natural bronzy tan, but I am also very anti being outside because we
Especially
live
in
in
the heat.
Texas.
Girl, don't even
We
get me
live in
started.
Texas, and the heat here is unbearable. And I know if there's anybody out there in Arizona, I know you guys have it worse. I get it, but let me have my moment, okay? Texas sucks.
Oh,
I
it
don't like
does.
it. We can have like 100-degree weather one day, and then the next day it's down to 60, and then the next day is like humid and hot. And then the next day we have like a tornado warning. So don't even get me started on how we live in a bipolar state.
I like.
Which
Oh man, I don't know. I like that girl's weapon. She had like I think those galaxy swords that we were talking about.
oh, I know we
I
need to we need to look into getting that or collect whatever. What are these called? Coins? I don't know what they're called.
uh, I don't know.
Fortnite
Um,
peeps. What are they called? I don't know.
Fortnite peeps. I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and go. Cool. Let's try not to die so quick. Um, I think we have just one more question left.
I
All right. The last question is from Carol, and she asked, "What do we do to relax?"
oh, so this is a little bit different than the spare time one, correct?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I think of it. I mean, I don't know exactly how she intended this question, but I would take it as like, how do you kind of like de-stress? Yeah, and like,
So I like baths. I love taking bubble baths. I will literally spend 1 hour to 2 hours in hot water with bubbles. I like doing that. And if I really need like some really needed
ooh,
downtime, I normally just put on some spa music on my phone and I will just lay there in my thoughts. Um, I like to do that. I before this COVID stuff, I'd love to go get again. I think I mentioned it earlier. Pedicures, like getting my nails done. To me, that's so relaxing. And actual foot massages, I used to love to go get too. So that's what I like to do.
yeah, I was gonna say the baths for sure. I mean, we're such children, but I love video games
Bubble
and bubble
bath.
baths and cartoon games.
That's
But yeah, no, yep, that is definitely me. I love a nice hot bubble bath. Sometimes I'll light a candle if I'm just feeling like I really need to just like de-stress. Light a nice smelling candle, listen to some music. Sometimes I'll put on, if I really need to like relax too or I'm really stressed out, I love to watch comedies. I am a sucker for rom coms. I love them. Even if they're cheesy, I don't care. There's just something about them. They just, I don't know. They calm me down.
well,
So,
yeah. Now that you mentioned that, I do like to pop in a good movie.
yeah.
So I am obsessed with the movie Titanic. I can probably do a podcast while I am reciting line by line for you guys, but I won't bore you to death. But so if I'm ever like having like a rough week or a rough time, I do pop in my Titanic DVD and I will just watch it and just chill and not do anything besides like maybe eat some chips and watch it. I'll have my phone off, no interruptions.
All right. Yeah.
Love it.
I was gonna say, I don't know if Titanic's like my go to because that's a stressful movie,
I love
but
it.
why am I lit up?
Sometimes you also need like a good cry when you need to relax. Or
Um,
maybe I do.
you okay? Uh,
So you need to talk about something.
And I was gonna say, in order to relax, I don't know if I'd want to cry. That's not relaxing to me. I
Guys,
like to
I
get something
love
to make me laugh.
Titanic.
No, I need a good comedy or a rom com, and yeah, a
Any
nice.
Titanic lovers out there, come join me
I
in
mean, I
tears.
love, like I said, yeah, I love Titanic. Do not get me wrong, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna go to that to cheer me up. That's depressing, and Jack dies. Spoiler alert.
No, but I also it's almost like a comfort thing. Like I've seen that movie. I mean, I've lost count on how many times I've seen that movie. So it's also like even knowing that it's in the background. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain how my it works in my brain, but I like to watch a movie that I've seen many times just to almost bring like some sort of like comfort or nostalgia.
Okay, I mean,
And
I
I
get that.
just relax that way.
One
I
of my,
used to.
go ahead.
I know you go.
I was just gonna say that one of my all-time favorite movies, like my go-to, like if you need a good cheering up, is Bridesmaids. I love that movie. Freaking
Oh yeah, that one
hilarious.
was good.
No,
I
not
was
good.
gonna
It's
say.
like the best. Like I love that movie. If you even try to tell me that it is not that funny, no, I can recite that movie. Now that's a movie I can recite like line by line. I'm always quoting it.
I think this is where me and you have a difference in humor. I mean, that was funny. I liked it. But to me, if I wanted to like bust out laughing, I'd probably put in Super Bad.
I mean, yeah,
Or
that's like funny too.
or Step Brothers. Oh my gosh.
I'm saying those are funny too, but yeah, like our humor sometimes I like that real like it's legit funny. If you've seen Bridesmaids, let us know. Like, yeah, it's just hilarious. And Melissa McCarthy's in it, so she's awesome.
Oh, what's in here? Oh, it's a trash can. Wow, I thought it was a treasure
Wow.
chest. The perks of being blind, y'all.
I know
But
that's
yeah, what do y'all like to do to relax? I think any questions that we answered here, let us know. What do you think? What do
yeah, I
y'all
was
like
gonna
to do to
say
relax?
for sure answer them for us as well.
I mean, I guess this also. I mean, I know sometimes games can be stressful, but I can pop in a good. Well, you know what? I'll take that back. Maybe if it's like an old game, like I'll pop in like either a Legend of Zelda game or a very like old Mario game, whether it's me pulling out the Super Nintendo and just play, just to feel that like nostalgic feeling. I like going back in time, I guess if that makes sense, to a time where I had no worries.
It's a good point.
Yeah. But yeah, we're still just breaking shit all the time. Listen, y'all, I apologize if
I
this
know
isn't your
it's they're
forte.
just like, what is this?
What are they doing? They're not even playing.
But yeah, so thank y'all, for those who did send questions, and I think we'll just keep it like open. If you guys want to ask us questions, like we'll probably ask all the time, like on Instagram and on our story, we'll just be like, ask more questions. Like every week, we'll just answer anything you guys ask, or like we said, advice seeking, whatever.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you have like a problem that's been lingering in your head and you need some sort of guidance, hit us up.
For
Well,
sure.
I'm pretty sure that we've either gone through it or been around people that have gone through it. You're not alone. Oh man.
Oh, little playground.
Destroy all the stuff and get some
Destroy it
metal.
all.
But yeah.
But yeah, so like we said earlier, don't be discouraged again. If you're like, this is boring. This is not something that we're going to be doing, every week. This was just something
Yeah,
to
we
kind of test out
promise
all
we're
our
not
life.
turning into a gaming
Yeah,
channel
we're
or
not. This was just
anything.
something to be like, how is this?
I
Unless,
don't
like we said,
want
no.
Yeah, it was just something that we said, hey, let's just give it a shot. If you're like, I hate it, y'all aren't doing shit, or you guys are talking, but you're talking gibberish, yeah, let us know. Again, you're not gonna hurt our feelings. We're not gonna cry about it.
I
So
mean, we will, but do it anyway. No, I'm just kidding.
I won't be mad. I mean, again, we play this on our own time, so it's not like you're gonna take away video games from us. Just whatever.
Right?
Yeah.
Um,
It is what it is.
and then we do still, like we said last week, plan on covering those other important topics. We were talking a little bit about that on our break, just kind of, setting our schedule until next month. Next week, we think we're going to do another fun one, like a would you rather. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah,
Right?
I
Would
think
you
we're
rather?
probably gonna play Would You Rather. And
Yeah.
see how that goes. Hopefully, you guys like that one. But we do. I know we mentioned like in the beginning of time that we're gonna do serious episodes about like our opinion and stuff, and those are still coming. It's just right now with all this COVID stuff going around and whatnot, we figured we just wanted to put some lighthearted episodes out there just for you guys to have as an escape.
Yes, we don't want to be serious all the time because I know that you guys can use the light, fun episodes, and we can too. Like, it's a release for us during the week.
Is that like nothing? Can you not
That's
bust
what I was
this?
thinking. I was like sitting here hitting it, and it's like dong, dong, dong. But it's not giving me anything, so.
I guess not. Okay. Well,
Um,
it is
what
what
kind of
it
guns do I have?
is.
Because it's going to get down. Oh, we need to move, though. This map confuses me. I don't know about you, but when I'm looking at it, I'm always like so turned around.
Well, I'm always just following you. If I'm being honest, I'm not really looking at the map. I'm
Oh,
just like, wherever she goes, I go.
there's a little hot air balloon. So can we get in that? Or we just
If we do have any gamers out there, what's your favorite video game? What's your favorite console?
and any suggestions
Any
as well?
suggestions? Any game that you want us to attempt? Any co-op game? Let me put it out there. Any co-op game that you would like us to attempt and make fools of ourselves? We'll play it. My
Yeah,
favorite console is at the moment is the Switch.
yeah, we know.
Um, if I'm gonna pick a console overall, I'll say it was the
Ooh,
Super, not Super Nintendo, the
hop
Nintendo
in.
64.
Can you not like ride with
Oh,
me?
there we go. Middle seat.
Okay. Which way do I need to go? Oh, oh, it has rockets. You probably should have been the driver and me the shooter, just because. Like,
I have your point of view on right now, so people are seeing Lindsay drive. Hey,
hey,
oh, this is
boring.
like Grand Theft Auto. Drive
True.
by.
Oh, we're like going the wrong way anyway, and
Oh
I have no idea how
gosh.
to drive this because I've never done it. Okay, go.
Okay, so Lindsay, what's your favorite console at the moment, and what's your favorite console overall? Did I say
Uh,
mine? I said okay. Switch is for me. The Switch is right now. Overall, it's the Nintendo 64.
okay. What you said, like over, like of all time?
So, like, yeah, pick one that you enjoy at this moment, and then one that you enjoy forever and will never, something that you cherish for all eternity.
It's hard because they're so different. You know, obviously, like the systems, like I said, my very first one was a Nintendo 64. So that's always going to be near and dear to my heart because that's my first system. That's where I learned how to play video games. All of the classics, obviously, on there, all of the Super Mario games, Donkey Kong, all those that I mentioned earlier. So that'll probably be like my all time favorite. I'll never forget that. But at the same time, I've grown up now on PlayStation. Like we had the first PlayStation, PlayStation 2, 3, now we have the 4. I know my brother's talked about getting the 5, which I am not investing my money into that right now. That's a lot of money. But
Oh, I
yeah,
know Armando's ready for that one to come out.
it's just crazy. That's a ton of money to spend. And I just got this one for Christmas. It was a gift from my brother Clint, the best gift ever. Like I legit screamed. I'm surprised he didn't film it, which I'm glad he didn't because I was just like, ah.
Shout out to
Oh, who's there?
Clint.
I know. Shout out to my brother. Oh, got him. You die now. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that gun. Assault rifle. Oh, somebody else is shooting at us. Check it out. Got him. Is there somebody else?
That's me. I was just finishing it off.
Oh, okay. But there's somebody else shooting at you.
Is there?
I see gunshots. Like,
I see somebody.
where are they at? Which way? Which way? Oh, so they are behind.
Did I do it?
Did you? It'll tell you on the
I don't.
screen if you downed them.
Girl, you know I can't multitask.
Well, did you?
I don't know. He
All this stuff?
disappeared.
Then yeah, if this is their stuff right here, then
Oh
probably.
no, I didn't. I did now. Oh hey, y'all! I did something.
Round of applause to Emma.
Oh gosh. Did you ever play you said you had a PlayStation, right? Like the PlayStation. Old school PlayStation.
Yeah, like the very first one, like the PlayStation,
Did
just
you
the
ever
first.
play A Bug's Life? If you tell
Ah,
me no, I will start crying right now.
it's like kind of ringing a bell, and I'm trying to think if we did. Like, did we play that? Obviously, I
You
know
would
the movie,
remember.
but it's because I'm getting it confused because I know the movie. I'm just trying to think if I ever played the game. Okay, do we need any of this stuff before we?
How do you get health?
Oh, well, earlier I had a wait. Maybe this is health. This is health. Here, try this. I don't even know
Oh,
if this
I
is.
think I found it. I have it. I do have it. I didn't use it though.
Is it this little potion thing?
Oh yeah, I found like a bandage.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I have lots of them actually.
Oh, there's a bandage right here. I'm gonna take that because we need that. Oh no, but I need this gun too. So don't sub that.
For the PlayStation, I was obsessed with The Bug's Life, and I was obsessed with Spyro.
Yes, I was obsessed with the Spyro though. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, like I said, I was also obsessed, like I said, with Donkey Kong. But that's way back to Nintendo 64 days.
If you get the Switch, they're actually putting virtual consoles on there so you can play some old
Hmm.
games.
Well, Christmas is coming. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
So I'll just leave it at that. I'm going the wrong way.
Fellas.
Yes. I'm talking about you. You're so dead set on me having it. You need to buy it.
I saw a balloon.
I know. I'm wondering if they're like people in it, or are these just like, no, don't shoot it. I know there's stuff like in it. There is 8 people left, so we stand a chance this time again. Oh, what is this? 10 chug splash. I don't know what that is. Oh, we need to move. Wrong way. This way.
So yeah, and then we're gonna also talk about being 30. We haven't got to that yet.
um,
Y'all listen. This is
listen.
what you get for this week. I'm sorry.
I know this is just,
Let us have our fun just for right now. If you hate it, you hate it.
yeah. I'm sorry. If you're real, you'll stick with us.
Do
Like I
we
said,
have
it's fine.
any other 30-year-olds out there listening?
And 30-year-old gamers. Let
Or
us.
people soon to be 30? How do you feel? I know it's a little terrifying, at least for me.
Maybe we should scare them a little bit. It's horrible. No,
It
I'm just kidding.
sucks.
I mean, before we turn
I
30.
I had a very hard time coping with the fact that I was turning 30. I mean, this was November of last year. I was not happy about it. I did not want to do shit for my birthday. What did I end up doing? I ended up just going to Papados, which is my favorite restaurant, with my parents, my brother, and my husband. And that was it. We just had like some dinner, and my mom had a cake for me. And then I just opened a couple of little presents from them. And that was it. The rest of the time, I was like, y'all let me here and be somber for turning 30. But it's not as scary as it is. There was a meme that I saw the other day that said 30s are just like your 20s but with money, which I believe it's true. Not a lot of money, but enough to where you have more financial freedom compared to when I was 20, which was not cute.
I think it's a mindset thing though too. And I just feel like I feel everything more. Like I always probably had back problems, like since I was like in my 20s, but I feel those back problems more now. And maybe it's because it's like in my head, I'm like, well, I'm 30, so that's why I have back problems. And I just, like I said, I feel it more.
Yeah, to that I
Well,
can't say much because I've always had health issues. So to me, I'm like, meh. You guys,
you got to kill. Oh, we got him. Good job. Good job. There we go. Hopefully their teammate
there's
is not
somebody up
close.
there too.
Where
Right
at?
here, above this hill. Can we not like auto lock, like auto aim, or I'm
That'd be
tripping?
cheating. I think I'm gonna get him though. I have a feeling.
I
I
want to
got it.
auto
I got it.
aim.
I got it. I got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got him.
Are you sure? This guy up here?
Yep. Oh, there's this girl over here.
Oh shit! Maybe I'm getting too close. Oh, I'm gonna die. I got too close.
Oh, really?
Oh no, I didn't. I killed him.
Oh, we won again.
Oh my
What?
god! I need to. I can't wait to show you this footage of me getting this last guy.
Oh, heck yeah. And then, yeah, we got a couple right here. So we're not useless.
Oh,
Hey.
this one went better because we actually killed some peeps. Does it show
Yeah,
how
we
many
got a
people I
few.
killed? Does it show?
Um, I don't know where would it show. It says match stats. Let's try that. Go to square.
Two. Hey.
Where does it say? Oh, I got 4. Hey,
You
so
go
together we
for
got
it.
6, guys. And yeah, that's. I mean, okay.
What's your accuracy?
Let's see. Where's that? Oh, what's yours? Because wow,
Ooh,
how really?
7%.
Mine's 24. I don't even feel like
Okay.
that's right. Like, I mean, I was like literally right on. It was turning red. Like, there's no way.
I got 3 headshots. Oh,
Okay, okay. Headshots. I got 4. Um,
cool.
we didn't even build anything. It says materials used 0, so we didn't
We
even
did.
build a fort.
We were just walking around. Oh, yay.
Hey, we're
Hey,
getting it
guys. We better get a like on that one if y'all are still watching. You better like the shit out of this video for what
right.
we
Look
just
at
did.
these two
I think
30-year-olds that don't play and they're getting number 1 victory. Like,
this
come
one
on.
we actually worked for it because these last two peeps were about to kill us.
Yeah, we were surrounded. We didn't have anything around us, no fort, and we still managed to kill them first. So
Hey,
we want our
hey,
like.
hey. All right, guys. Sorry if it got cut off for a bit. It was in our victory screen, and now you're all of a sudden here in the lobby. We had just a little glitch, but we are back again. Um, but yeah, hey, we did pretty awesome the last two, so I'm shook that we actually were able to get victory in these last two matches. Shook. I'm
Yeah,
glad we
so
have recorded for life.
yeah, we didn't completely embarrass ourselves. I thought we were just gonna get like destroyed like every round, but we made it.
Hey, we made it. 30-year-olds can still play Fortnite, you Gen Z peeps. We
Yeah,
aren't completely useless. I think that also it goes into if you're like I guess this is more like gamer talk, but if you aren't good at games, don't also get discouraged. A lot of it's also like it takes practice. Like if you were to see us play the other night that we had like a little testing session, we were terrible. If you saw that clip that Lindsay put on her Instagram, you will see how
true.
terrible we were doing compared to fast forwarding to today, how we didn't do that bad. Maybe the first one wasn't the greatest, but hey, we got victory.
We did.
Hey.
Hey.
So what are we talking about? 30, right? Being 30 and turning 30
hmm
and how it's not so terrifying. It is, but it's not. I
I
promise.
mean, my 30th birthday though was pretty good. You talked about yours. For mine, I actually met up with you. Now that I think about
We
it,
did. Oh,
I
we
forgot about
did. We
that.
had that
I
little like
forgot.
surprise meetup.
Yeah, I'm over here being all sneaky, sneaky, and I didn't really have any plans during the daytime because, like, what was there really to do? And I didn't really know. And so I just told my brother, like, I guess we'll just like go to the mall, like walk around for a little bit. So went to the mall, and lo and behold, Emma shows up out of nowhere. So that was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
And
I had already planned it out. I took PTO that day and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to show up. And this was also before, literally right before we were about to hit quarantine. So I'm
yep,
glad we did it.
same.
I hit up her brother and I was like, hey, I'm off. I don't want to ruin your plans, but is there a way I can like sneak on in and be like, hey? And he was like, hey, this is great. He already had something in plan for her. And I think he was waiting also for like a specific time. So he was like, this helps me out. Keep her occupied, and then I'll sneak on out too. So I thought it was funny. I wish I could have like now that I think about it, I wish I could have like at least recorded a reaction, but I
Yeah, because I
didn't.
really like shooketh. Like I just turned around and just like standing there, and I was just like, "Wait, what is going on right now?" Shook. But yeah, so
You were
that.
looking at me, you were looking at Clint, and you were like,
And I
"What's
was just
happening?"
wait, like, how'd you end up? Because she also doesn't exactly live around the corner. I mean, you're not far, but you live like 30 minutes away. So for you to just like pop
Hmm.
up like that and on a work day, I was, like I said, shooketh.
I took PTO just for you.
I feel loved. I feel it.
Uh,
But yeah, so just hung out at the mall together, and then we reminisced and talked about the old years and how far back we go. We looked at our cringy old Facebook post, which is a lot of fun. um, and then we sat at Starbucks. Speaking of Starbucks, at the mall, drank coffee like adults, and just talked forever.
Yeah, that's one thing about us is we are definitely throwback queens because whenever we do meet up, we always tend to fall back on conversations from back in the day. And I think that's awesome. Again, I love having those nostalgic feelings come rushing back. Yeah, you get a little like down about it cuz you're like, "Well, dang, like we definitely ain't 18 no more." But also, it's just good to have that and good to have those talks and go back in time and feel like you're 18 again. And I don't know about you guys. I like to surround myself with people that I can actually feel like be myself. And being yourself means, getting to get that child in you to come out and just goof off, you know?
Oh yeah. We'll definitely never like
So,
fully grow up. Like yeah, we're grown, but at the same time, we're always going to have that kid in us. We're always going to go back to the old years and being teens and when we met and playing video games and all that, we have that in us.
so
So,
don't be scared about turning 30. I know it's a little terrifying, but hey, I mean, just be grateful that we're not teenagers no more and we don't have to listen to nobody telling us what to do. So that's one plus side of it. We're adults. If I want to go to Target right now and just buy a pint of ice cream and some hot Cheetos, I can do that at my liege.
I did that the other day. I went and bought a pint of cookies and cream ice cream and I devoured that.
Oh,
Yum.
hey.
So,
Hey, that's
yeah.
that's being 30. This is being 30. We can do what we want.
So I'm saying if I'm having like, yeah, a bad day or I just like I got a headache and I don't feel good, then yeah, that's what I do. So that's what I did. Um, but yeah, going back to the rest of like the birthday day, I also got a massage. That's what my brother had planned out for me. I had
Mhm.
never actually had a real massage ever in my 30 years of life. Not even those little massages at the mall that the little Chinese guys do. Never even had one of those.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, never. I've never gotten a real,
Oh.
only like massage chairs, but that's it. That doesn't really count. um, but yeah, so Hema drove me to that because it was a surprise that my brother had set up and paid for an hour massage. And that was funny about that guy too. You remember?
Oh, yeah. You need to tell him
Because
this.
yeah, we were waiting in Hema's car for my appointment, and there was this guy that was walking by, and he just kind of like creepily looking at me, well, us, and he just did like this creepy smile, and I was just like, ew, like a creepy old man. And lo and behold, he ends up being like my masseuse. And Emma and I were trying so hard not to laugh because she came in with me and was waiting in a little waiting area. And the guy comes out and he's like, hey, like, you ready? I know Emma and I were just trying so hard, like, not to bust out laughing.
Oh my goodness.
So,
That
yeah.
that was so funny to me. I was like, "Oh, what are the odds?"
I know. And then thinking, like, then I had to get naked. Like, yeah, he doesn't watch me, obviously, undress. But I was just like, okay, it's like, all right, like, undress. And then I'm completely naked under the sheet, It's
Oh my
very
goodness.
vulnerable getting a real massage, but it was awesome. If you haven't done it, you need to. You haven't even got one right because you were going to and then you
Not
didn't.
from like an actual like how you did it where they like strip you down and they're going deep in those tissues.
Yeah,
I've gotten some like at the mall, with the little Asian guys that do the massages. I've got foot
yeah.
massages there and then like got like a what's it called, a head massage one time that was, oh my goodness, that day I had like the worst headache and we were at the mall and my husband was like, just go for it, maybe it'll help you. And oh my lord, that was the best head massage I've had in a long time. So I've had those, I've definitely gone through those, but it's on my bucket list to get that done once all this stupid COVID stuff disappears.
Yeah, for sure you should do it. I mean, maybe I'll go get another one, who knows. But yeah, it's very relaxing. He tries to get you just like forget everything, which is really hard for me to do because I'm a thinker and I think about everything all the time. This mind is going 100 miles an hour, but they get you to
That's
just kind of.
anxiety for you, man.
It is. But I mean, the way that he did it was he would try to get me to think of a specific thing. So he would like kind of paint it out for me. He'd just tell you, like, oh, imagine like this field and there's grass and there's flowers and you're sitting alone, and it's like the sun's setting. And he like sets it out for you. So you just try to
Hmm.
put yourself in that moment. And I was able to like kind of let myself go and imagine I'm there listening to that music that was in the background.
Yeah.
So it was very relaxing. So yeah, being 30.
Be 30, man. It's I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, and I know this is also coming from what I felt when I was creeping up to that date. Is here I am, 29 years old. I don't have a family yet. Like I don't have like a kid yet. I don't have a house yet. My job, yeah, it's great, but it could be better. That's what was hitting me all at once when November started creeping in. It was like I am nowhere near where I wanted to be at 30, back in the day when I would think about when the date would come. But once it passes, and then you also realize that not everybody is where they're at 30, like you're not alone, I guess, is when those feelings go away and you're like, "Oh, we're fine." There isn't no rush to do anything, and I think that goes back to what we discussed in one of our podcasts where there shouldn't I know there's a lot of pressure, but there shouldn't be a timeline for anything. If you want to wait till you're 35 to get married, you wait till you're 35 to get married.
Hmm.
I think that's one thing that we all need to get in our head, which I know it's hard. You just got to live your life the way you want to at your own pace.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I think we did cover that one time in one of our podcasts, but yeah, for sure. There shouldn't be a timeline set that you have to do something or be something by a certain time. Everybody's timeline is different. You find love at different times, you find your career at different times. Like, that is perfectly okay. I mean, look at me. I'm 30 and single, so, and I'm living with my two brothers. So, I
And
mean,
that's fine. And that is perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with that. So if you think you're in your late 20s and you're in your head where you're not where you want to be, it's fine. You're going to feel those feelings, but trust me, it is okay. It's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's one of those things where you're just going to have to wait and see once you hit it. You'll see that you'll wake up that day and you're like, "Oh, all right."
also completely random, but I was just like staring at my laptop because like I'm using it. And just shout out to Hema because she gave me a free laptop the other day when I was at her place on Thursday. Yeah, so like shout out for that because she just got a brand new computer. So shout out. And she
Hey,
didn't
is
want
it
anything for it.
working?
Yeah, I
Hey.
was gonna say obviously it's working, guys. I'm using it right now to record. But yeah, I mean, get you friends that take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
So yeah.
man, just looking out, just looking out. I didn't have no need for it, and I'm not about to just keep it somewhere where it's gonna collect dust. Might as well put it to good use.
Yeah, like I had one, but it was ancient. So it was my grandmother's that she got like in. I mean, it wasn't even that. Like I say it like that, but like I said, she got it in like 2000, like 12 or something. Which yeah, it's like 8 years, and that is a long time. But it was still working. But Emma was like, "No, fam. Like you need something a little faster and newer."
Upgrade.
Yep.
No, the one that you have now should be around 2017 ish. I
Yeah.
want to say
See.
is when I got it.
So I am moving on up in the world.
Moving on up.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap this up because, like I said, it probably didn't make any sense. Again, we will not do this to you again next week. We promise. We are planning on doing that would you rather or just some sort of like trivia fun again, like we did last week.
And then, do you want to tell them a little bit about the giveaway that we're still waiting on?
Yes. So yeah, if you're not already following us on our Instagram, that is the place to be. That's where we interact with you guys. We also post what we're doing, just updates. We also do trivia on there. We do giveaways. We've already had one where we gave away a gift card, and now we're doing another giveaway just to celebrate hitting the over 200 subscribers and the 600 listens on our podcast videos in the first 3 weeks. So we're doing a $25 Starbucks gift card giveaway. You have until Saturday, August the 8th. I think I wrote it wrong when I did on Instagram because I think I said Saturday, August 7th, but I believe that's the 8th. We'll draw on that day when we do our podcast. So, yeah, that's next week, right? Yeah, so next week.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, in order to enter, it's super easy, guys. All you have to do is just subscribe to our YouTube channel and screenshot it that you have subscribed and PM it to us on Instagram, or you could just comment down below like, "Hey, I, subscribe," like under one of our videos. But I guess I don't know how you would prove it other than just send us a picture. Again, like I said, follow us on Instagram, and I think that's it as far as the contest goes, right?
And I mean, yeah, our prize is we said a $25 gift card to Starbucks, but
Yeah.
in light of what we discussed, if you prefer McDonald's coffee and you want a $25 gift card to McDonald's, and if you're the winner, hit us up and we can change it. It's not set in stone, but we just want
Yeah.
to give you guys some coffee, some
Or, I
caffeine.
mean, just in general, like, it doesn't have to be coffee either. I know that a lot of people aren't, I mean, God bless their souls, but they're not
How do
coffee
you do
drinkers.
it? How?
I
Teach
know.
me
I
how.
don't know how you do it, but there probably are people out there who don't, they don't do the caffeine, and that's perfectly fine. We're not married to a certain gift card. It's just $25 to someplace you want it to be for. We will send it to you. So, yeah, it's super easy, guys. Just subscribe and let us know that you did. And that is it. So, one more week to get entered into that. Again, thank you guys so much for following us and supporting us. We know we're still getting the hang of it. We've been saying that every week, but just keep in mind this is our first month, so just thank you so much again for the support in our first launching month. If you're not already, again, check us out on Instagram. That's where we post the most and interact with you guys. We also have other social media as well, such as Facebook and Twitter. All of the links to our social medias are all going to be in the description of the YouTube video. And as usual, don't forget to tune in next Sunday night.
Thanks, guys.